Hey everyone, it's your girl Miss Solomon from thedatingtruth.com. Don't forget that you can subscribe to this video up above. And you can also follow me on Twitter at thedatingtruth. Now today I wanted to make a video about building confidence. I know it's one of the most important elements in dating, and it's just a element of success. I guess when you want to be in business or dating or interact with any people, it always helps to be confident. That it's one of those things you hear over and over and over again when it comes to dating advice. Be confident, be yourself. And it's hard to always do that when you like somebody a lot and you're not sure how they feel about you. And a lot of people hear that word, and in other areas of their life they are confident, but it's just something about dating. They feel like they're not very confident, or they get anxious or insecure, or they feel I guess inferior sometimes to the people that they like. So I'm going to give you a few tips on how you can begin to build confidence and jumpstart your dating life. I suggest meet lots of people without intention. Part of the problem singles have when they complain about dating, is that they don't meet the right people. It's very difficult for us to know, in my opinion, who those right people are. Talk to everyone. Get to know people, interact with people. Part of the problem in being single is that people want to specifically talk to potential dates. If you are at the bank, if you're at the grocery store, if you're in line at Starbucks, if you are at the library, no matter where you are, the gas station, talk to somebody, interact, say something. If you look at somebody, say hello. Start getting into a habit of interacting naturally, because part of the problem is we get out of practice. We are so tunnel visioned when we go to work. We may be on a strict timeline when we go to lunch. So many people spend so much time in their own little world and not getting out and actually talking and interacting to others that they don't even notice it. I want you to go through your average day, either in your head or just take note as the day goes on, and count how many people you spoke to that day. Singles miss that connection because they spend so much of their time not interacting with anybody. So my first challenge to you: talk to more people with the simple intention of just interaction. If you build a connection, if they happen to be good looking, if they're a potential date, if something happens beyond the conversation that's positive, great. If not, just, take it as it is, as an exercise, as a practice to begin speaking with more people. It takes our expectations out of interactions. Obviously, when you're speaking to a potential date, if they're a stranger, you want to know their name. You want to know their phone number. You want to find out if they're interested in spending time with you. There are so many expectations that you have for that interaction that sometimes it's not natural and it can be awkward. If you speak to a gas attendant, some cashier, just average people in your everyday life, there is no expectation. You say hello, they say hello. You talk about the weather, they talk about the weather. You have no idea what may happen. And I think that it gives you an ease about yourself, and it allows you to confidently speak to people you don't know. We are not in a habit of speaking to strangers. So many people fear it. Some of us are shy, and this is why we don't do this. But I'm asking you and begging you to put this exercise into practice. Go maybe a week, 2 weeks, and speak to as many new people as you can. Even if you go to the same coffee shop every day, if you go to the same dry cleaners once a week and you don't know people's names, or you haven't spoken to the people that work there, talk to them. Ask them how they're doing. Ask them how their day is. Have no expectation for the interaction, but by all means, interact. I want you to take note of the interaction. Sense how people respond to you. Are people friendly? Do people smile? Do people respond back? I know for a fact that when I interact with people, it's very positive. They smile, they talk to me. Some people ask me out, some people give me free things. Sometimes it's just a very, overwhelming experience from a simple hello or a simple how is your day today. You can ask somebody a very insignificant question and come out of the interaction with a connection. I feel like people try to talk to us and try to interact with us and try to connect with us and be in our space, and we are so closed off that we just don't pay attention. We only want to pay attention when we want to, and that's really not how the universe works. That's not how life works. It's like praying when you need something. You can't just pray the minute you need something, and all of a sudden you're going to ask this higher spiritual power to provide it for you. You have to live and practice a lifestyle that will eventually you'll reap benefits from. It's like having a garden. You don't just plant seeds and all of a sudden, tomatoes sprout up. You have to care to it, you have to tend to it, you have to water it, you have to watch it grow, and you have to be patient. And so the idea that you are going to just walk up to a potential date and it's going to work like that, even though you never speak to anybody, you never build connection, it never generally works that way, is ludicrous. Practice connection every day. Find ways to connect yourself or interact with the people all around you, because it's going to make interacting with potential dates that much easier. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter at The Dating Truth.